Well, all right, welcome back to As It Should Be. Paul Perlino here in the world famous As It Should Be studios. And well, today I am doing sort of a part two or a bonus track to go with my Redd Kross vinyl video where I show all my LPs and EPs from Redd Kross. Well, I also want to show all my 7-inch singles. The video I just did, or the video that I just showed of, showing all my albums, that was an hour-long video, and this would have made it an hour and a half, so I decided to do it as two separate videos. Most of this video will be taking place in the world-famous As It Should Be archives, but I shot it already and forgot to do an intro and outro. Also, when I shot it, I didn't really realize the single portion was going to be a separate video, so there's that. So I'm fixing that right now. And also something I didn't mention in the last video, maybe I did on the outro, that I'm shooting this stuff well ahead of time, but I'm putting it up on the week that the Redd Kross book is coming out. Yeah, the Redd Kross book is out this week and called Now You're One of Us, The Incredible Story of Redd Kross. And so I thought maybe that would be a good time to put up these videos because Redd Kross is going to be very much at the forefront of all fans' mind. Although, knowing how Redd Kross fans roll, Redd Kross is probably at the forefront of your mind at all times. But hey, this is peak time, right? Okay, well, let's get started here. I will take you now over to the world-famous As It Should Be archives. All right, so now for the Redd Kross singles. Yeah, I have a bunch of Redd Kross singles here. I definitely don't have a complete collection of these, but I have quite a few here. Here we have the Born Innocent demos, right? Yeah, it's on green vinyl. It's on green vinyl, and it's a bootleg. This is a bootleg single, but and there's nothing on the label. All right, and here is a Posh Boy single for Cover Band. I'm sure you've all seen that. And what's on the other side? Burnout. So Cover Band backed with Burnout. This is actually a legit Posh Boy release. Well, as legit as Posh Boy releases can be, I guess. But and then this is another bootleg single. There's a Mrs. Kravitz in the Pit, which is the Neurotica demos, or some of the Neurotica demos. You have, well, Glad to Be Gladys. That is actually All of the Things, which is a Partridge Family cover that they did, part of the Neurotica sessions. I believe that's a bonus track on one of the reissues, right? Janis Jean and George Harrison, Love Is You, Cartoon Man, and Beautiful Bye-Byes, the demos for all of those. What does the record look like on this? I haven't seen it in a long time. Oh shit, okay. More geekery on my part. Blank label because it's a bootleg. It's on purple vinyl, but you'll see here, I actually drew cartoons of Jeff and Steve on the label. So it actually has original, one-of-a-kind artwork on the label by me. Jesus. And the other side just has the songs written on it by me, because there was nothing on the label. But yeah, that's pretty funny. I completely forgot about this. That is insane. Yeah, so there you go. That's yet another indication of what a Redd Kross dork I am. And this, oh man, this was a prized possession. It still is, but this was just especially just like, oh my God. And that is the Insipid vinyl, Australian imported, original Supersonic Christmas, backed with Huge Wonder single. Yeah. The only item I have that is signed by all 5 members of this lineup. So, including Eddie. Yes, the late, great Eddie Kurtzel. Yeah, backstage at the show, I got them all to sign this. Jeff, Steve, Jerry, Brian, he writes, Paul, dig the big crash. Brian, yeah. What's the sleeve on? Oh, what's the label on this? Oh, right, this is green vinyl. Yeah. Then we have the Trance single. Yeah, from 1992, right? on, what's it on, Seminole Twang? Yeah. And that is backed with Birds and Fleas. Yeah, Birds and Fleas is the B-side. I think there's a CD single for it too, I believe. Just like Switchblade's Sister. Yeah, the Switchblade Take two. The Switchblade Sister single with What's Wrong With Me. Now that is a great B-side. I love that one. That is one of their better B-sides, especially later on. And this was also a CD single, I believe. I'm pretty sure I have the CD single somewhere. This Way Up. Boom. Jimmy's Fantasy, also on This Way Up, of course. And they have a lot of green vinyl singles. There's an awful lot of those. I don't know why Redd Kross has a lot of green vinyl singles. I don't know. I mean, this makes sense because it's actually part of the, you know, the design, but every other single I have that's on colored vinyl is green. And then we have the Lady in the Front Row single, which is a gatefold single. All right. And what's the B-side of this? Oh, this has their cover of PJ Harvey's Oh My Lover and the Partridge Family's I'll Meet You Halfway. And is this on colored vinyl? No, just boring old black vinyl. And I have two of those. Then we have Yesterday Once More from the Carpenter's tribute album. If I Were a Carpenter, I'm sure you guys all remember this, and it has Sonic Youth, Superstar on the B-side. What is the label for this? I forgot. Oh, Red Vinyl. Well. Yeah. Somebody finally got the fucking memo there, huh? Oh, man. One of my favorite picture sleeves of Redd Kross. Mess Around. Yeah. B-side. Oh, yeah. B-side is What You Doing to That Girl. Oh. What You Doing to That Girl is a Black Shampoo outtake. When they were doing the Show World album, it was originally recorded as an album called Black Shampoo that they didn't quite finish or whatever. For whatever reason, they weren't happy with it and they completely scrapped it and re-recorded it. Some of the same songs, some newer songs, and it became Show World. Well, What You Doing to That Girl is one of the Black Shampoo tracks. I believe, right? That was part of that set. Or maybe, I don't know if this version is the Black Shampoo version. Maybe they re-recorded that as well. But that was one of the songs that was on Black Shampoo, I believe. I probably don't know what I'm talking about. All I know is it's on my Black Shampoo tape. So there's that, okay? And Get Out of Myself. Get Out of Myself. And SoCal V8 on the back. Is that on the record? Or was... See, because I had an early tape of Show World that had all the songs, but I think it had extra stuff, and I think SoCal V8 was on that tape, but I think it's only a B-side. I don't remember now. It's also confusing. Okay. Yeah. If you had asked me in 1997, I could have told you. I would have remembered exactly, but now it's a little hazy. All right. I have to cut in here. I'm sitting here editing this right now, and I'm watching the part you just saw going, what the hell am I talking about? I must not have had my coffee that day. It's simple. What You Doing to That Girl was a song that they recorded during the Show World sessions, but it was actually derived from a Black Shampoo song. There's a song on the Black Shampoo tape called What Went Wrong. When they scrapped Black Shampoo, went over to Show World, some of the songs they took with them, some they didn't. What Went Wrong was one of the songs they discarded, but they took elements of What Went Wrong and then wrote What You Doing to That Girl. So What You Doing to That Girl is sort of like, yeah, sort of a rewrite of What Went Wrong. So yeah, it was on that early Show World tape that I had that was a pre-master of the album. It was just a tape of all the songs that were from the sessions, except for Kiss the Goat. Kiss the Goat was not on the tape, but it did have SoCal V8, and it did have What You Doing to That Girl, and yeah, so there you go. That's clearing everything up. Oh, and this one, oh, it's a flip back single. Secret Life. Yeah, see, it's got a flip back. I don't know if you can really see that. This is one of my favorite. I love this picture of Redd Kross. This is definitely my favorite picture of them from this era, but I've always really liked this one. Well, this one too, just like this is a really great photo shoot of those guys. And really great label. And what's the B-side on this? Dancing Queen, their cover of Dancing Queen. Jesus, what the hell more could you possibly want? Redd Kross doing Dancing Queen? Yeah, gimme. And then we have the double A-sided The Malibu Kids single. Yeah. Steve, you know, passing the baton on over to Astrid. You know, and Jeff with his crazy contacts there. The Houston Party label. And then there's Songs That Shargo Taught Us. Yeah, from 2016. This is a split single between Redd Kross and the Side Eyes, featuring Astrid McDonald, Jeff and Charlotte's daughter. And Jeff and Astrid are doing covers of Charlotte Cappy's songs. Shargo being her publishing. Yeah, where is it? Shargo Music, right? Yeah, Shargo Music, it's her publishing. But Redd Kross does Screaming, and the Side Eyes do Don't Talk to Me. Yeah, it's on blue vinyl. And it's on In the Red Records, which is the label to put out the latest Redd Kross album. So a little bit of foreshadowing there. All right. All right, what do we have next? We have exactly one more record, and this is the most impressive of all. Because what I have here is the great Pink Kross. Yeah, Pink Kross. Yeah, it's an all-female group from, where are they, from Stockholm or something like that? No, they're from Scotland. They're from Glasgow, Scotland. Yeah. Pink Kross. On Gasatenka Records. You know, replica of the Capitol single. Yeah, if you watch there's a video, you can see it on YouTube, of Redd Kross doing Visionary on, I believe they're in Australia. Yeah, they're doing a TV show in Australia, and they're performing Visionary live. There's a quick close-up of Jeff's strumming hand, and on his hand is scrawled Pink Kross. Yeah, so there you go. I want to cut in really quickly to acknowledge two very notable missing pieces from my singles collection, and that is the Annie's Gone picture sleeve. I've always wanted one of those. I've just never got, after all these years, I've never run across one, and I've never done the eBay thing. Yeah, I never got one. And one day. But, and a very notable one is the 2014 merge single, Leave It Where You Found It. That thing was impossible to get when it was new. When it was brand new, I pretty much knew I had no hope of getting it. So I don't have that. You know, anybody have an extra one? All right, so that is it for my Redd Kross vinyl singles video, and rightfully I should really be doing a third video showing all the CDs, because that's a whole other bag there, man, because that's the thing. You know, I don't, my LP and my singles collections are not complete. They may be extensive, but they're not complete. But with CDs, there's a whole bunch of titles that simply only exist on CD. I mean, there's so many titles that just aren't represented in the videos that I showed, you know, that I've already done. I mean, you know, there's the Go-Go's tribute, there's the Carpenters tribute, there's you know, Got Live If You Must, all that kind of stuff. That stuff's only on CD. I have all that stuff, but you know, it's not featuring in these videos. I'm not quite able to make that video right now because yeah, anyway, I'm not in the world famous as Should Be archives at the moment, but maybe that'll be something for down the road, maybe. But you know, and at this point you've probably heard me babble about Redd Kross records and singles, and you know, far too much, so that's probably fine, right? All right, well, thanks everybody for watching. Thanks for subscribing if you have, but if you do, click the little bell because notifications. And yeah, and I hope to see you soon.